particular bubble.
What cheese doodles? What cheese doodles?
Dots make cheese doodles, man.
Dots, the like gummy candy?
No, Dots. This woman here, she make these motherfuckers. These the best pretzels you ever have in your life.
Huh. I ain't never seen that.
These ain't even fucking with Roll Gold. I'm telling you, get you some of these, man.
I don't fuck with pretzels like that though.
I do. The motherfuckers ain't, they ain't super fattening.
Who told you that? Ain't them just nothing but like wheat and salt?
As compared, look,
they ain't the best. They ain't the best snack, but yeah.
As
they
compared to every other snack, when I first lost weight, all I was eating was pretzels. That would take a little of the edge off. Motherfucker had a little sprinkle of salt on that shit.
Get my little carb feel. Be all right.
Yeah.
Like I said, just get you a little bit, man. Put that bag down. You don't need to be holding the bag. Just get you a little bit. Put the bag down.
You right. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm almost finished my chips. Let's fuck this ASMR up.
Damn. Right.
Oh, motherfuckers, man.
I know. We ruining your
ear,
y'all, Mr. Engineer.
Yeah.
Type in black motherfuckers chewing in your ear. We put you to sleep. Yeah. So
come on, fellas. Shit, man, is in my eardrums, man.
Watch that shit get more views in this fucking podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, oh my God.
That Grimace shake got more
than
than
the Black Homer is
shit we talking about, man. Come on. That is fucking hilarious, man. So yeah, man. Happy belated Father's Day to my guys, and
appreciate you, bro.
I hope y'all day was better than Russell Simmons and all that.
Is that that's the pregame?
Yeah. Sure. I don't know if he got it queued up, but we could talk about it real quick.
Give me a second.
Let's get to that, man. Because I don't think my take is going to be the typical take that y'all would expect.
I think I know where you're going with this one, son. I know where you're going with this one, man.
See.
All right. I think I know. I know which side. I don't know if you're gonna be with Uncle Russ on this one.
I'm trying to be objective.
I got you.
Russell Simmons, Father's Day from hell. Kimura calls him out. The kids throw shade. So, give me the rundown. What happened here, man?
You want to take it, Ed 209?
I just saw that his kids was going after him because I guess one of them, the oldest one, wished her mom Happy Father's Day, and I guess that triggered his ass. Yeah, he just went off on a rant and just going after his girls, and they started airing out, family biz. Like, dude, you're going after your girls, man. Come on, man. Keep that shit in house.
So let me say this, man. Now, mind you, you don't know what the fuck he's saying in this because it doesn't have any sound to it. She said that I couldn't find any with sound, but I guess that's what it stems from. But I watched it, and it was a daughter Aoki Simmons, and the one, if you go back up, I think it's the one in the pink dress.
Oh, hold on, shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
The one in the pink dress. And first of all, man, the girl she's broken up about whatever the situation is. So that's why I'm kind of be a little bit more objective, because you kind of like that. Damn. I think she's 20 years old. And no, she's 18, 20 years old. I think she's 20. And I think that's exactly what happened. Because Kimura came on there, was like, yeah, I have had to be in a position of the dad. And you know what? When you young and you come up in a single parent home, you think that that's some cool shit to say, and it's not, especially when you grow up and you become a dad. Reason being, and a lot of brothers acknowledge the fact that it's a whole day for fucking women. It's a day for women. Just cause it ain't no dude around, don't make you no fucking dad. That's disrespectful to every other fucking father. But the thing is, she got on there and she aired a lot of shit out.
To say the
The,
least.
the daughter did. Now,
Yeah.
now we know Rustin had his run-ins with the law for some sexual assault allegations, and he had to go to a country that doesn't have extradition laws, so they say. But she's not putting that last husband out there who stole like $1 billion fucking dollars and who was also married at the time that he married her. She's not doing the same shit to the white dude. But the daughter went and started putting all kind of shit out there, like, yeah, he attacks my sister. My sister's a nice person. And, you know, the Breakfast Club talked about it. And a lot of that argument was, well, he wouldn't give me any money. He's not giving me any money. But and then she'll follow it up with, well, he doesn't have to give me. I mean, he doesn't have to. I am 20 years old, but you know, he's messing up my job and my career. I'm a model, and then he cut my debit card off, this, that, and the other. And it's like, well, your mother walked away from that marriage with $250 million plus child support. And like Jess Hilarious said, like, if he's saying he don't got the bread, you know, hey, go to your mama. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I think the point is this. She kept that last name. She was with Jaimin Hansu. She was with this other cat. She kept the Simmons name. Apparently there's some kind of lawsuit going on, and the daughter was on there like, yeah, she, you know, he's saying that my mother, he's mad because I didn't take his side. Now my mother didn't ask me to be on her side, but he's mad because I didn't take his side. I don't want him talking about my mom like that. He's mad because there's a lawsuit. So, I mean, for me, it just sounds a lot like a child being involved in some shit she ain't supposed to be in. That's between two fucking parents. And obviously, like, you done walked away with $250 million. The man never badmouthed her. He always said that she worked hard for the company. She walked away with a couple $100 million. And, you know, you still put him in court. His allegations is that Kimora stole from him, that she stole money from him. The thing is, it's two sides of every story, and we don't know the truth. They got him up there looking crazy. They just got him up there ranting, but don't got the sound to it. So it's like, how we know who the fuck, how we know he even talking about you or the mom. So my point is this: there's two sides of every story. All right. Everything does not have to be hashed out in the court of public opinion. That's still your daddy. And for as long as any of us can remember, when you saw him with his kids, he took care of them. He took care of Homegirl. Homegirl was a model from St. Louis. She wouldn't have got shit close to what she got if it wasn't for this dude. And I just kind of think with everything going on, I don't know if it's true what they said. I think that was the wrong thing to do, because it's like, what everybody going to do? They're going to talk shit about Russ. He already going through it with the allegations. So what's the point in putting that out there for people like me to give my opinion on? You got a lot of on fucking Father's Day of all day, and then it was like, oh, people don't see what goes on behind the scenes. He talks crazy to my sister. One of the things that she said he does is, and Kimora said it, oh, he'll take pictures with us all together as a family. And that's just not true. Like, we all happy together. He'll buy himself flowers and say that we sent it to him. And I try to be a good daughter, and I try to say hi and speak to him and this, that, and other. It sounded to me like the mother then turned the motherfucking girls against the dad. Probably had them up there calling Jaimin Hansu and the white cat daddy for a while. Russ, like, what the fuck is going on? Because she got that same lift. She talk like this, spitting and shit everywhere. She crying and spitting.
This motherfucker.
she crying and spitting.
This dude.
You know, hey man, I feel for the young lady, but handle that with a therapist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because right now you got it in the court of public opinion. You got a bunch of motherfuckers who ain't perfect, who got skeletons all up in their closet, who they still stuffing in there, bodies under the bed, sitting up there judging you and your family because you put that shit don't make you look good either. Because everybody was like, well, why are you putting that out there? Like, well, I mean, you trying to publicly shame the goddamn man.
What's the motto? Do not fuck with the brand.
There you go.
And that's what you're doing. You fucking with the brand. Ain't none of y'all gonna drop that Simmons last name no time soon. So
they ain't gonna drop it.
Y'all attached to that.
Let me say this. They got divorced, my bad, bro. They got divorced in 2009. She been with 2 other motherfuckers, a partner and a husband, and she's still Simmons.
Yeah. Because that's her legacy.
That's her legacy. You know what I mean? That's like Tina Turner.
I was thinking the same thing.
Now, now
that's your brand.
And the saddest thing to me, is we all seen What's Love Got to Do with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I caught myself. Tim Norman, his mom, Sweetie Pie.
Yeah.
She was in an interview and said that cake shit never happened. A lot of that shit never happened. It was embellished.
Mm-hmm.
Deeper Dives podcast. What hell has
spelling with them?
What the fuck is he spelling? Who is that?
He spelled the lisp.
What the hell? Yeah, skeleton. Hey, shout out to the man in the myth. but you did what I'm saying. Like you know, Ike. They in that movie they said Ike did all manner of shit, and it's a lot of people like he ain't do that. Just like Bobby Brown. They ran Bobby Brown name into the dirt for years, saying, he got right.
Yeah, until the TV series and realized that Whitney and everybody who knows who's in the inside circle was like, y'all always had the wrong person. It wasn't him, it was her.
Big bro,
she was the one that was loose.
Did you see the new edition? Have like Ralph Tresvant, Ronnie DeVoe, and I want to say Michael Bivins came out was like, yeah, Bobby had his fun, but Whitney was already like that.
Yeah, they said she was the live one, especially Johnny.
Johnny Shaka Khan.
Johnny was like, man, she's from Jersey. It's like don't let that shit fool you, man. She a real one.
Man, Shaka Khan came out, her friend came out, and these men got to bear the brunt of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Until later on, and people still don't, because we think that these women are these fucking darlings. Kamora Lee ain't nobody's motherfucking darling. And whatever the business is, because she said, my mother told me to stay out of it, then you should have stayed out of it. But as Ayanna Van Zandt would say, I hope they get some healing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and, keep the family biz in house.
Yeah, man.
This ain't the kind of attention y'all want. This ain't the kind of
He was probably
y'all don't want that.
He's probably all in there. But Biff, it's Father's Day, Biff. You gonna put me the fuck out there like that, Biff? Go get me a vegan sandwich and some thick end.
Tank, please roll the footage, man. Ob is on one, man. He even gave Uncle Russ a fat tongue. Let's go, man.
God gave that motherfucker that.
Got him sounding like Mike Tyson and Cool G Rap at the same time.
Could you imagine the conversation? Stop spitting on me! Stop spitting on me!
Wow.
Stop that shit! Knock the shit out of you, Russ. Cool G, stop, cool.
Like, dude, for somebody with a lisp like that, and you named your brand Fat Farm, that's a whole lot of spit. All right, Russ, damn, we like to print. Fuck.
Right, God damn.
Damn.
I'm gonna name it some shit I can't pronounce.
Stop. I'm a spell it wrong. It's called Fat Farm.
I'm already done.
Hey, did you guys see the TikTok his daughter posted?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Was that the one where she was crying?
Yeah.
Pretty girl, yeah.
She didn't want no money, or she didn't have no money, but she out the country or whatever. Like, I'm out here and I'm stuck. I called my dad and it's like, you're a grown ass woman. Why would you leave and not have no money?
And that's the thing people saying. Like, she called him for Uber and he was like, shit, I ain't got it. Go ride the subway. She said, I'm staying with my friends in New York. She got that list too. So I'm staying with my friends in New York. I don't have any money for rent. Call your motherfucking mother. Call your mother. Stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. Like,
I'm done, man. I'm done with this.
You're
nigga's
doing
not
it
a
right.
bank. You're an adult.
Right.
You're an adult.
He's sticking that knife in there, boy.
No,
Oh,
man.
he's
Hey,
sticking it in there.
but from the 3 PMD family, man, you know, hey, man, it's sad when families go through shit, man. You know, that's her dad, man. And that's his daughter, man. And you know, hopefully, like I don't know what it is with these kids where it be like, yeah, mama is, and you know, and if you had an amazing mother, hey, but motherfucker, it's always two sides to a story.
Right.
You know, always. Now, if you
Right.
find out that other story is fucked up like I did, then it's like, all right. You know,
but you
So
know,
you
your
think
dad was the foundation of all the shit that you
that's
you
what I'm
have.
saying.
You know, understanding this all stems from your dad, but yet he ain't shit. You know, even though when you in debt and you down bad, who you call?
But think about this shit. Look at this shit. We can talk about 3 celebrities. We can talk about 50 Cent. We could talk about Brian McKnight.
Yeah.
We could talk about Russell Simmons. And it all goes back to that old motherfucking what Jay-Z said in that old Breakfast Club interview. Anybody that has a problem with me is not mad at me for something I did to them. They're mad at me for something that I did not do for them.
For them. That's it.
And every one of them, from 50 Cent's son, Marcus, I think his name is,
Marquise
to Brian McKnight's children, all of them are talking about my dad wouldn't give me any money. Well, you motherfucking grown. Get a motherfucker. She talking about my career. Bitch, get a job. Excuse me, young lady, get a job. Like, at some point, you got to learn to stand on your own 2 feet or call your mother.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Your mother probably got some of that $1 billion from that Kenzo dude. So I mean, you know, it can't always be put on the man. Like, your mother chose to leave and take you with her. The man didn't put up a fight. He's okay, take the money. Here's your child support. And now he ain't shit because he won't open the purse strings every time you beckon.
That's all it comes down to at the end of the day. If you still, you know, calling them, you're gonna talk about them, you know, at 2:00, and at 3:00 when you run out of money on your debit, you hitting up pops. It don't work like that. It don't work like that.
He probably gave her a Rust card.
Are both of these his daughter?
Yeah, that's Ming on the left and Aoki. Yeah,
Ming is beautiful, man.
Yeah, they both beautiful girls, man. Both of them.
I'm glad they didn't get that long ass neck from their mama. That
Damn,
neck
I
is
used
weird,
to think she was fly, but she ain't really all that. You take the makeup off that motherfucker.
All right, we drifted. Let's stay on task.
Absolutely right.
Stay on task, fellas, please. Appreciate you.
You fine with the makeup on, you know what I'm saying, man.
Okay, man.
I would say something, but I ain't gonna do it.
Please do.
Don't Google over the kids. We
I'm
talking in this setting.
I'm not talking about the kid. I'm too old for that shit, man. I mean, they're beautiful girls. That's the most I'm gonna give them because we know some other people, you know what I'm saying? They turn 18 every day, nigga.
Right on.
I know that motherfucker for sure would get all 3 of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Cuddy.
Yeah,
trifecta. Me?
Yeah, you probably,
you.
but I'm talking about the OG you.
It was a day.
That's
boy.
a cold motherfucker, man. Nah, he's still that dude. He's still. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He a legend. You say that a bitch say his name 3 times in the mirror, he coming out with no drawers on. I'm telling you.
Wow.
That's your daddy, boy.
Yeah.
Gus. Come out the mirror with a towel wrapped around him. What's up, baby? But
wow.
But no, I was just gonna say something about Kimura, but I ain't gonna say that. It might be taken the wrong way, man.
Everything's taken the wrong way. I mean, everything is taken the wrong way. So there's nothing you can say that won't be taken the wrong way.
Yeah, it is, and he know it. That's why he caught himself. He know it. That's why he don't want a record of it. That's all. That's good. That's accountability. That's
Because
good.
I sound like one of them old. I would sound like motherfucking. What's our movie Tank? What's the shit? Gran Torino like a motherfucker.
Man,
Hey,
don't do
we
that.
at that age, man.
Because it was
Don't
gonna
do
be a
that.
military reference. No, I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, don't do that.
I ain't gonna do it.
All right,
I
Tank.
ain't gonna do it.
Let's roll, family.
Do it
As
for
soon
the
as
vine.
you said Gran Torino, I knew where that was going. Like,
Yeah.
dude, woo-hoo-hoo.
That's the most racist fucking movie
Man,
on the
oh
planet.
man.
I love that movie. I love that movie. I just want to get to an age where I can just eat
Real
birthday
super.
cake and fucking beef jerky every day
Right. And hate your kids.
and wait on my cancer to kill me.
Right.
See, for both of y'all,
Right.
that's what y'all getting. Yeah,
Right.
keep it up. Keep
Right.
it up.
I
Yeah,
hope
you
that
super
dude in that
spade.
movie made something out of his life, man.
Who that, the Asian dude?
Yeah, he got the car and the motherfucker died over him. Really, he ain't have to do nothing. The way he got roasted by him, oh, yeah, I called you enough racist names. Just take the car.
Yeah, just go ahead, man. That's the least I could do is give you my whip.
I mean, that shit was racist shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Look at this here.
Y'all are hilarious. Tank is the devil on Ob's shoulder. Say it. Say it. And Ed's the good guy on the other shoulder. DJ LOH on the ones and twos. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. That's
pretty much
always.
Yeah, that's the
the
dynamic. That's the
Go say
dynamic.
Go on, say it. Say it's my leg.
Ain't nobody else here but us.
Yeah.
Just go ahead.
And everybody that's watching, fuck having a career. Just say it.
Remember that? Remember I wanted to apply for the school district? Yeah.
Right.
That's gone. That's gone. Thank you. Thank you, old man. Appreciate you.
You always got the show. we about to start getting paid. Shout out to the new subscribers, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
Hold on, man. I found some real fucked up shit at the grocery store the other day. I'm trying to find a picture of it.
What the hell? What you find?
Man, hold on. Let me find this fucking photo. Cause it had me screwed up. Like, man, what in the world is happening to beer? So they started making Bush, a peach flavored Bush beer.
Come on, man. That ain't right. None of that sound right. Peach and
sound-
Bush.
Real Mulvaney-ish.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man.
They trying to get it in there without getting it in there.
I get like a lime here and
Yeah.
there, you know what I mean? But a peach?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Nah, cousin. You don't do that. Not to that beer.
How it tastes?
It's already bad.
Man, I ain't drinking that shit.
You
That
sipping
is
on
raw.
it now.
That's the kind of stuff that don't come with ingredients listed. All it says is beer and peach byproduct.
Shit, that's that shit that'll turn your frog's different gender if you pour it in the
See?
water.
But you took a picture of it?
Yeah. Let me find it. Cause man, it was foul.
Peach. I guess it's for the summer, man, huh? A summer run just to see if if it moves.
Who's summer? Who wants to drink that shit?
Hey man, at the picnic, man, I don't know. I'm gonna drink fucking Bush. I don't think I ever had Bush. Nah,
Yeah, it
think
was
about
off
it.
limits. It was off limits for us, man.
Shit,
I
Yeah,
might have
I
had
don't
that
think
shit at
so.
a frat party though.
Bush. Ain't no telling. We drunk out the keg, so you didn't know. You got your little X on your hand, and somebody gave you a cup. And,
Yeah, I mean, but when it came to Bush though, like there were other cheap ass beers that people preferred.
natural natty light.
Yeah.
Shit, Bush. Yeah, I don't think I fuck with Bush before. And I and I done made the rounds. And yeah, I don't think I ever fuck with that. Peach. Oh God.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Bush.
You see what's
Peach
right in back
Light.
of it.
Yeah, that shit is real Mulvaney-ish, as you said.
Wait, that's Anheuser. Oh, that's part of Anheuser-Busch, huh? Bush, of course, but
Yeah.
nah, see, they fucking up. They look, man.
$21 for that shit.
Hey man,
Look, man. Look. They
That better
about
be
to
a
not have
30
any
pack.
customers.
it's Pride Month, bro.
Man, look.
There you go.
I
There
don't
you
give
go.
a fuck what month it is, man. Them people don't drink beer like that. I told you it's all about the White Claw, Mike's Dick Hard Lemonade. They write dick under Mike's.
What's wrong with you, man?
Right.
Nah.
Boy, right.
You know what I'm saying? They like what's them little wine coolers and shit. That, you know, man. That come on, man. Beer drinking is
It's changed, man.
Again, you don't.
no. They're changing it. They
You
trying
don't
to
put fruit in everything, man. That's like
Right.
this whole thing with the flaming hot. You don't
What's
flame
that?
hot
What they
every
do?
fucking thing.
what they flame hot.
Flame hot Doritos, Fritos, Cheetos, fruit.
They should have
Everything,
flamed hot
ice
this
cream.
beer.
They got flaming hot
Yeah.
Mountain Dew.
They got
Shit.
chicken fried. What's that? Chicken fried ice cream and shit.
Hey, they got flaming hot
How you
Trojans.
chicken fried ice cream?
What? Hold on. What'd you just say?
Flaming hot Trojans.
Trojan what?
Trojan condoms.
Wow.
Shit.
You know how they flavor condoms.
Wow.
Make one
Wow.
of the motherfuckers flaming hot.
Okay. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with that one. I'm done.
Lips all
Yeah.
red. and shit. Fingers all fucked up. Butt cheeks all red.
Okay, man. Would you just go, man? Go.
Ass look like the Joker's
Switch
mouth.
speeds, man. Oh, that's nasty. That's a
Big
nasty
time.
image. Yeah, man.
God damn, I got gas. Oh,
What the fuck?
It's only
all them
us, man.
pretzels.
It's
all
only
them
us.
pretzels.
All them pretzels. I told you put
Nah,
the bag
man.
down.
well, it's just something I've been man fucking my wife up. She tried to get me to sleep in here. I was like, this ain't that kind of household.
Dutch
Man.
ovens. That's
Yeah,
all.
that
Pinch your
flaming hot-
nose, goddamn.
You got that flaming hot gooch grease.
Oh,
Goddamn right.
bro. You got to handle that. Go and get
Gooch
that
grease
diaper.
and duck butter.
Ugh.
Oh, that's
Oh.
gross.
Okay, man.
Aubrey, we don't need to know everything. Shout out to shout out to DJ Lloyd on the ones and twos. I'm joking. I do got gas. This shit is awful.
Let's go, man. Let's
Let's
go.
get it.
Let's get off his gas, man.
Let's get it.
21.
This what the people want to see. They want to hear this, Mr. 209. This
I
what
got
the
you.
people want.
I got you, family. I got you. But not that ASMR shit, man. None of that.
Listen, episode 324. We catching up to our fucking subscribers, man. In
that's
episodes,
bad, isn't
it's gonna be episode 574 with 576 subscribers. What the fuck is going on with y'all people, man? We giving y'all premium
It ain't
comedy.
them. It ain't
It's
them,
not
man.
them.
You right.
It's the gatekeeper.
Yeah, it's YouTube and the
You right,
algorithm.
people. I'm
man.
sorry.
It ain't them.
Feel
They-
free
they-
to cuss
they-
me out in the comments.
Yeah, they tuning in, man. They
Yeah.
know what they're supposed to do.
I don't-
It's the
I don't-
other
I don't-
side.
You know what I'm saying, man? I don't get how we had that huge jump and then it just stopped. Like,
Mhm.
Because we
Mhm.
don't talk about transvestites every week. That's what happened.
That's it.
but you know what? Here's the other thing. We don't fall on either side of any argument. We cut this shit down the middle.
For the most part.
Because can't nobody be like, oh, they're on the left or oh, they're on the right. We
And I think
had fun.
I think that's the catch.
But that's probably what it is.
Yeah, because they don't know what lane.
Big bro, you know how many I'm gonna say this. You know how many black motherfuckers came on here talking that good black shit? Oh, this, that, and the other.
Mhm.
And YouTube kicked them in the ass one good time, and now it's all black men ain't shit, and
Mhm.
black people need to get it together. And yeah, I'm like, wait a motherfucking minute. We need to do that shit for a week.
You want to go conservative for a week?
For a week.
All right.
Just
Okay.
1 week.
1 week.
It's only one show.
What you mean? Tuesday?
Hey, we'll really
Tuesday,
fuck
that
them up,
shit
man. We'll put on dashikis and do that shit.
Man,
We should.
funk them all the way
with,
up.
with the stud beard.
Mm. You and that fucking beard, man. Let that shit go, man.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna get that shit.
All right. All right, let's get into the countdown, man.
I want that LeBron beard. Look at that shit. Plush than a motherfucker.
Get this intro going, man. You ready for this shit? You hype?
What? Turn me up, son. I'm spitting pretzels everywhere.
Yeah, Russell.
That's right. You're now rocking with the best. Youngstown Zone 3 PMD. A Death Pod Waiting Room production. Tank Auburn Eddie P. Shouting out to the man in the myth who explained the man in the myth. J. MFN Drizzy. Also shout out to Nine. This cocaine. And like we always do about this time, anything that comes out of my mouth, quarter mouth, Dizzy's mouth, or mouth do not represent the views and opinions of one Mr. Ed 209.
Watch them peas.
For you drinkers out there, Mr. Ed 2020. For all those in the know, Mr. Ed Odeyaduma. And you know him and love him. 1/3 to 3 p.m. D's very own. DJ LOH on the ones and twos very own. Youngstown's very own high value man, Mr. Ezzy. Motherfucking Coppola. Rest in peace to DJ K Slay, DJ Red Alert, DJ Clark Kent, DJ Old Money. Shout out to DJ LOH on the ones and twos, C Staples, and everybody in the motherfucking yo. Let's fight this motherfucking evil. I take talent. Talent, motherfucker, right there.
Oh my God, this dude.
You a mess, bro. You a mess.
Wrong for that one, man.
Better than that, bro.
When are you going back to stand up for real?
Man, it's been on me, man, just for therapeutic reasons, man. I'm thinking about going to the open mic up here. They have a lot of competitions out here in Cali.
Yeah. That's where everybody goes to be a big, bright, shiny star and end up in porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call myself flaming hot.
Don't do that. Don't you do that.
Please don't
take some of that Bush peach.
Right.
Why
not
not
in the juice?
Yeah, you'll have all kind of dicks thrown at you that night.
Oh no, we ain't no dicks getting thrown at me.
Hey, don't name yourself flaming hot.
You right.
In San Fran, you
right.
Don't do that.
Hey, nothing, nigga.
Giving off the wrong vibe.
I ever tell you about this motherfucker, man? I ain't at the hospital no more, so I can. First day I was at the hospital. I was looking for the supervisor's office. And it was this big motherfucker, man, sitting over in like the parking lot area. Cause you know, a lot of times they was doing like they were setting up for the COVID shit. Big motherfucker, tattoos and shit everywhere. I'm walking by, what's up, man? That motherfucker said, hey. I'm like, oh, hell no. I just kept walking. Man,
was he the supervisor?
Nah, man, he was a janitor type motherfucker, but he was a EVS worker. But
wait, hold on. What's EVS?
A janitor.
Okay.
And
environmental service.
But this motherfucker looked like Mac 10 with tattoos and shit. Man, I seen that motherfucker once I was in that motherfucker was carrying a glitter bag, gossiping with the females. Can you open up the door for me? I gotta empty the trash cans. I was like, yeah, all right. And then, you ever see a motherfucker try to make conversation that, like, you don't know this motherfucker, but he just, see, my coworker was mad because they thought they was gonna be doing this tonight. I'm like, man, whatever, man. Like, quit talking to me. Let me go open these doors up. Man, I just got to the point where I started being rude to the motherfucker. That motherfucker be talking, I'd be like,
Motherfucker like that shit. You playing hard to get, bro.
Pretty much, man.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Ready to
Hey, man,
squirm, new fish.
You always want what you can't have.
Let me tell you something, man. You ever see a motherfucker play hard to get with a 38?
See, we don't allegedly. We do not condone violence.
Hey, play hard to get with that.
See, that's why we
We not play
Footage.
them games. We don't play them games.
Let's roll. Over here
Let's
pulling
get
out the strap on Mac 10, allegedly.
I ain't pulling out shit on Mac 1.
Facts.
You didn't watch this shit.
Facts.
I said, look like you play.
Look at the man, bro.
All right. So my man lost 360 pounds. Now he's trapped in loose skin. He's got a GoFundMe to cut this extra meat off his butt.
Yeah. That's going to take a lot of surgery because it's all over. You know, like I said, you just don't lose weight in one spot. That's all over. That's
They
just
said
him with
5
his shirt off.
surgeries. Yeah, 5 surgeries over 2 years.
Yeah. Damn.
5 surgeries.
Oh,
What are they gonna do with all
yes.
that extra meat? Do they give that to burn victims? I mean, what they do with all that extra skin?
They get
make
rid of
pork
it. You ever
crackling?
see they probably do. We think it's big. You ever see what's
Throw it in the
that?
basket
6
for
My
foreskin.
600 Pound Life?
I don't watch that bullshit.
I try not to.
It's actually really good, but a lot of times they'll get skin removal, and it seems like they just cutting, they filleting these motherfuckers, but they cutting it a certain way to get it off them. But a lot of times that shit still doesn't look right.
I'm about
But
to
this
say,
cat got
how does this, you know, how do you bounce back? How do you even like go in and what's the order of attack? I'm like,
well, if you can see, he's actually muscular as shit. So I would
Yeah.
think by the time they cut the excess skin off, put his nipples back on, tighten up the whatever they can't loosen up, I think he's gonna be all right because he actually worked out and he got toned.
Right.
A lot of them people, they get them surgeries. Now he said
Yeah.
he didn't get the surgery. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen somebody lose it naturally, but then again, that's 365
pounds. And he looked
Yeah.
like that's what happened. Like he did
Yeah,
fucking do it naturally. He might have did it too fast.
right.
And that's what they say happens when you do stuff like that. Because, you know, most of us played sports in high school, and you had the cats who's always trying to cut weight, running around with a garbage bag on. and
Yeah.
Dude drop weight too fast and take his shirt off, and he kind of looked like this, but not that bad. Because
this
dude
kid-
lost it so fucking fast, you know. And like you said, he got muscle tone under there. It's just trapped by all that skin.
Yeah, he's shredded on his arms, man. I mean, his
Even
arms look like 2 penises.
Yeah. You said what?
His arms look like penises. Look at all them veins. Dude, shredded.
Shut up, man.
Always fucking up the conversation. We had a good flow.
sorry,
And I
man.
was like, hold
I'm
on,
sorry.
what the fuck he say? Did he say like he got 2 dicks? The fuck?
I'm
Man,
just,
where's your head at tonight, man? Get in the game.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
this
sorry.
cat's skin is just like that's why I'm looking at it like, man, as a doctor, how do you like figure out like, dude, I don't know, because how much you're gonna need, you know, after. Like I don't want to cut too much off, and I don't want to cut, you know, that's what I'm saying. The ratio. I want to know exactly how they configure the ratio of what to cut, you know, and what to leave.
well, that's why. That's why I said, do you guys watch 600 Pound Life?
Okay.
So the fact that he's muscular like that will be a lot easy for him. It'll be a lot easier because they can see the muscle.
Got it.
When these people don't have that muscle and shit, it's like they have to be very careful.
They trying
You know
to
what I mean?
wrap up Jello.
There you go.
Okay.
But he said he got to wear his pants a size bigger because he got to tuck all the extra skin into them shits. Like I couldn't imagine. Could you imagine? You got a woman over and y'all get ready to get into it, and you take your clothes off,
and that fallout.
Yeah, that
your whole body foreskin.
Right. You waking up, she thinks she think your skin is her blanket. She all
No, it's like Tank
She
said,
got a
man.
weighted blanket.
Your
Right.
whole body is fucking foreskin, and it's just, man.
It
That's
is.
cold.
It's all dick meat. Ugh.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Disco
Again,
Kane.
yeah, he did. He lost it too fast, man.
You lost weight too fast. You don't have that much excess skin if you lose weight from just working out. It's gonna take at least 5 surgeries to get rid of. Okay, yeah. So Kang, that's what he said. It was 5 surgeries. So see, I'm glad he said that because he said he didn't have surgery. I get it's a lot of weight, but even still, there are motherfuckers all over the internet who were. Let me tell you something. There was a woman. She was an older woman. She was in her 50s. She's probably about damn close to 70 now. But this motherfucker was built like a brick shit house. Built like I
Mhm.
knew her trainer. She was his fucking size. When she showed me her picture, I couldn't believe it. And she said, I just dyed it. And Dre, her name is Dre Diller. Shout out to Drizzy. She worked with her, man, and she got all of that. She didn't have none of this shit. That's why he's saying he didn't have surgery. I believe homie I believe he really does work out and he works, but he got something, man, because that's entirely that's too much skin. That's too much fucking skin.
Hey, man, this all happened during COVID. So, like the story said that around 2001, he kind of
Yeah.
made this huge transformation, and sitting at home,
Mhm.
like we
Yeah.
all did, man. Everybody changed.
Yep.
Like something in your life fundamentally changed during that
Changed.
fucking pandemic, and my man just
He said,
Became
"Fuck it."
biscuit though.
he went
He
ham.
said, "Yeah." He said, "Fuck it. I ain't got nothing else to do. Ain't nothing open. Ain't nobody going nowhere. I'm gonna go for a walk, and I'm gonna keep walking." And all of a sudden, now he got this, extra body, 360 pounds. Damn.
I get it, but even when you listen, like this motherfucker literally did everything right. And first and foremost, man, shout out to this cat because it's a lot of motherfuckers can't lose 20 pounds.
Mhm.
He's a hero.
360 pounds is a lot of heart and it's a lot of determination. I lost 67 pounds at one time. Put it back on now. I got to lose it again. And I know when I did it the first time, I was in a particular zone. You know what I mean? I was back
Right.
from the war. You know what I'm saying? My mind was pretty much fucking shot. And that was really all it was giving me peace at the time. I had stopped drinking, stopped smoking. And so cigarettes, that is, people, black and milds, chewing tobacco, so forth. But so I want to give him his props, man. He really and truly saved his own life by getting that weight off of his heart, But however the fuck he did it, but I mean that just is that's a lot of fucking weight, man. It's a lot of skin
And
too.
if you look, you can see where his pecs are
Yes.
and where his old ones are. You know what I mean? It's like, so I'm assuming the doctor's like, we got to cut from here up,
Right.
and go from there. And yeah, it's gonna be some scarring, because all that skin is stretched.
And this shit is
You know?
painful too. Like you
I
really
can,
gotta
I can only imagine, man.
yeah, you gotta for that type of surgery, you gotta like really keep the wounds and shit clean, man.
Yeah, you really can't move. You don't want to bust nothing
Right.
open, So
Right.
I guess that's why they chopped them up. Said it literally said, 5 surgeries.
Yeah.
You have to, you can't just go in and like, yeah, we're gonna do all this shit at once, and then send your ass home after a month of rehab. Nah, man, you have to come back. You're gonna do this section by section because that stomach alone, and like you said, man,
That
you
stomach.
imagine having to tuck that in.
Hey, man, I had a brother that lost damn near 150 pounds or something ridiculous. He lost a shit ton of weight. Yeah, it was about 150 pounds. And he wasn't this drastic, but he was fucking bad. Like the gut, he was tucking that shit in his drawers.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it looked weird, man. Even to see him running on a treadmill, because he's an athletic dude. He was just giant.
Motherfucker, super athletic.
Yeah, dude was running on treadmill and that skin be flapping and shit. Fucking weird, man. That's a lot to carry on. It makes me wonder, like, how much the skin weighs, because
that shit weighs a lot.
Yeah.
Like down to 200 and what 250, something like that.
Yeah. And a lot of that is dead skin.
It's got to be skin.
That's probably about shit. That might be about 60, 70 pounds right there.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy. Just in that midsection.
Yeah, that. Oh,
that midsection is the trouble. That's
They
the
got
trouble right there, man.
It-
And again, you know, I understand my man, you know, probably having difficulties being self-conscious, trying to, you know, date. You know, like the girls, they wear all those shits that the waist trainers and everything that suck everything in. You know, dudes ain't got none of that shit.
nah.
Fucking need
You
a
know?
Spanx shirt.
Yeah,
Spanx.
Skims, the Skims.
You
the
got a
ladies
bunch of
be
women that
rocking.
like to
You
talk
know.
shit to men. Take them Spanx off, bitch.
Or
Yeah.
the
ever seen
Skims
it?
off. Yeah, he
You
take
ever
that
s-
off and be like, yeah, okay, you took your shit off. Let me take mine.
You ever
You
see
know.
those? You ever see those girls? It's like 2 or 3 of them. Them bitches was fine. Man, they started unbuttoning that shit. Pew, 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 pew. And
Yeah,
all that shit fell out. I said, oh.
yeah.
Oh. But shout
Yeah,
out to
heavy
him,
leak.
man. Hit his GoFundMe. I usually don't suggest that shit. Because
Yeah.
you know why we gotta pay for it. But he did the work, man. If you want to help him out, man, give him a couple $, man. Because the bro put in his work.
No, fuck that. He can wait. That shit is stretched back. Soak in some Epsom salt or some lotion or something, man. Put some baby.
Go sit in
Put
some vinegar.
some cocoa butter on it. You'll be fine.
Some cocoa butter.
Y'all
Go sit in some
motherfuckers.
vinegar.
Go fund me to make another man look better. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not
Doing that
paying on
shit.
it. I'm not paying on it.
You talking about you ain't out here putting money on some girl's hair or nails, but you gonna give this motherfucker some couple dollars to get his titties back where they should be? Nah, I ain't doing that.
Who? I ain't doing it,
He ain't
motherfucker. I said them.
trigger for nobody. He ain't trigger for nobody. Damn him and his titties.
Yeah, better grow that beard longer and cover all that shit up. Hey,
Next, that's cold. Damn,
What?
that's cold. Go
You
ahead,
wrong,
man.
That motherfucker beat your ass and put that
With his stomach. Go ahead, keep talking shit.
make you put your head on it and put that shit over your head. Put
Suffocate
that
your
titty
ass.
on your head.
that motherfucker looking like Octomom right now.
Oh man.
She's still
All right,
whining.
man. You ain't have to hit that low. You ain't have to hit him that low, man.
I'm
Go
sorry,
ahead,
man. But you know, to ask for a GoFundMe, like,
Hey man, that's what they do. Girls do it, you know, chicks be doing it for, you know, an ass job and whatever else, and it works. You know, this
Man,
motherfucker
look.
actually put some work in.
That's the only reason I said it, bro. I ain't gonna dog the cat out. I mean, you're hilarious, but the cat did the work, man. I mean, that's what I said. If they want to do it, I mean, you got women that put up GoFundMes just to go,
Get their
on
lips
vacation.
done.
right.
Get their
Matter of
lips
fact, to go
done. I need
jet
some
set.
eyelashes, and I need this. I need a new purse.
Man, they had
Yeah.
a bitch put up a GoFundMe to go to All-Star Weekend, and she got the money.
See,
This
See?
motherfucker put the work in, man. And let me get that motherfucker some money, man, so you can get rid of the gooch grease and the meat.
You
Nah,
got
man.
gooch grease in the front.
You fuck around and down the operating table trying to get a BBL as a grown ass man. Nah.
Go ahead, man. Get off of me, man. Let's get into
Because you
it.
dogging me, man. Get
Yeah,
out of
let's get it. Let's
I'm
get into
I'm
it.
dogging
man.
the OnlyFans idea, man. I just
You're
I
not
was just-
only fan me
Fans,
trying
man,
to
it's a
get
not
GoFundMe,
only
man.
you're right. Go
It's a
for me. I'm sorry.
GoFundMe, man.
I got it mixed
Two
up.
different, man.
Basically
Two
the same thing.
You know that shit is painful too, right?
Oh, it's gotta be.
Right. That shit hurts them. Them shit be rubbing on them and shit, man. I'm gonna get a
Yeah.
rash and all that shit, man.
Yeah, I'm sure he got a lot of gold bond on right now. Have them sponsor his fucking shit. Or not.
That actually, you know what? That actually is a good idea. He should write these companies, man. He should Dick Gregory or whoever's still doing goddamn weight loss.
Dick Gregory's gone, but yeah,
I'm talking about if he still do his diet shit. You know, they exploit black motherfuckers. You know.
next. Come on,
Yeah, man.
Let's roll.
All right,
Got me
all right.
babbling.
All right.
Here we go.
Teachers are sick and tired of 11-year-olds coming in their classroom still wearing diapers, not being potty trained.
Don't
So-
pay enough. Don't fucking pay enough. I'll be damned. A fucking 11-year-old, man. Yeah, so
there might
story. Go ahead.
There might be some more to this, though. I mean, like when we were in school, there weren't that many kids with autism. Now it's 1 in 34. 1 in 34 children going into school now are on the spectrum. And they're showing some form of disability. And a lot of times it's as simple as this, where they just can't get their bodily functions right. You know, it isn't all head slapping and helmets. Yeah, sometimes it's just going to the bathroom, and these kids are misdiagnosed or not diagnosed enough, especially if they're in public schools. So this might be a health issue, like a
Well, they
medical
spoke
issue.
for that. That's what I will say. They mentioned that. They did say, you know, they mentioned the rate of autism, you know, and there's other, you know, just some kids have other disorders where they haven't learned how to relieve themselves or whatever. And for some parents, it's hard to teach the children that, you know what I'm saying? But I think they're saying there are children that don't have
That part.
those problems.
That part.
It's like, fuck it.
Yep.
Miss Justine.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like if you can fuck a kid, you can help him change his diaper.
See, there you go. That hard left. See? That hard fucking left.
Yeah, like that. No. Eddie
Nah,
Spaghetti.
man.
They outraged about changing an 11-year-old's diaper, but they ain't outraged about these motherfuckers to be having sex with these students.
Not 11-year-olds, man.
Man,
Not
we don't
11.
know
We
that.
talk about high school. We're focused on 11.
We don't know that.
Let's just focus on 11.
They be
We
doing
know
that to kids
we
that
know
age.
what we know right here. Let's stay on task. These 11-year-olds that's coming in there, you know, with the He-Man lunchbox and Boo Boo on they selves, man. Still 11 years old, man.
Listen,
Yeah,
for the
disability, my ass. Goose grease.
Who said that?
Hey, disco.
Man.
Yeah, fuck that. I understand about autism. That's one, but the teachers is like, man, it ain't just one. It's a gang of these motherfuckers that's coming in here, and the parents are just like, hey, man, just we sent him in with some pull-ups. Just go ahead and let him, you know, do his thing. He know what to do. You know, like I'm saying, if he could clean himself and get himself right and just not wipe his ass and just take the fucking diaper off and put a new one on, then yeah, that's a fucking problem.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna speak solely about those kids that aren't on the spectrum, because I do understand that aspect of it for reasons. But if you got a child that doesn't have those issues walking up in school with a fucking diaper on, something's wrong. And let me say this. There's motherfucking women out there who still breastfeed 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Still big old floppy titties. I got to breastfeed my
big ass teeth.
Big ass fucking teeth. Oh, it hurts, but you know, it's just addicted to the nipple. Bitch, that's you getting off on that. So if that's the case, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what the teachers was pretty much stressing. Like, these parents are fucking lazy because they're not in special classes.
Right.
You know, if there's on the spectrum, they'll be in special classes. Not necessarily. You're right. Not necessarily because they'll throw them all in the same bag. I understand that. But the teacher's like, nah, fuck that. I just saw this motherfucker doing everything. You know, he's good with his grades and all this other shit, but it's just when it comes time for him to go to the bathroom, man, he don't want to get a pass.
The motherfucker shift to the left.
That part, he lifting up. You know, I know what he doing. We can smell it. You know,
they just start having classrooms and swimming pools.
Right in the middle of the lesson, the whole room smell like shit and piss. I can't do this. You know,
I get it. Yeah. They said it started over where was it? in another country. Yeah, they were saying the shit was over here as well. It was also, you know, a couple cases here. Where was it? Chicago or somewhere?
New York.
And they were like, yeah, man, that's not just over, you know, overseas. That's here in the States as well. You know, parents sending their kids with that. Like, if you could send your kid, he wise enough to know to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
If you could send him with replacements, you know, and like he got a 2-3
there
stack.
You go.
You know, come on now.
And he walking up to you. Now again, 3 PMD. We're not talking about anybody with disabilities. That's
Not at all.
something that's
Not at
near.
all.
That,
Spent
that's
the
talk
last
about-
10 minutes roasting kids.
We
Mhm.
talk about lazy parents. That's what we talk about. Lazy
on
fucking
a serious
parents.
note, Cuddy, it is a situation that's kind of, you know what I'm saying, I'm real close to. So I'll never make fun of that shit. You know, a lot of those kids that are on the spectrum, they're so low and so functional. Some of them teach themselves shit. It's just this thing right here. But for the motherfuckers that's just regular kids,
Just lazy.
just lazy. You know what I'm saying? I bet you it ain't a bunch of black kids because they get their ass whooped in the shit.
I mean, but come on, man. Like we all know lazy motherfuckers. Like I know a lot of lazy motherfuckers. None of them shit on themselves though.
How you know?
That's very true. I don't know.
If you got
I really don't know.
If you got a 13-year-old sucking a milk out of a grown woman titty,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We're living in very interesting times, people.
Right.
Very
Can
interesting.
you
times.
imagine taking an 11-year-old to the bathroom and having that motherfucker put his legs up and you got to wipe his ass?
No, that ain't happening. I see why the teacher's upset. That ain't happening. That is not happening, man.
And she trying to pawn that shit off on the teacher's aide.
Yeah.
Hey, at 209, I need you to go do this. I got to teach this lesson. No.
Now let that motherfucker sit there and itch. No. Nope. You get tired of scratching until your fucking butt bleed. Go ahead, keep doing what you're doing.
You ain't changing no 11-year-old's diapers, man.
You got to be out your motherfucking mind. Not even. I'm gonna give him that old Samuel L. Jackson stare the whole time. You shit yourself again? Huh? Huh? Fuck that. Hell nah.
Hey, this is the funniest shit on the show. Hold on. Eddie, $200,000 a year.
Yeah, I'm wiping ass. Yeah, I get him. I get him right. I'm gonna have a hose though. I'm gonna take him to the janitor closet, man. Put his ass in that sink.
And then you gonna hand him that big floor squeegee and get all that shit up on the floor.
You better have that Roger Rabbit dip.
Yeah.
But what you think nurses do?
Get him right, man. Yeah.
What you think nurse? Listen, when I was in Walter Reed, I couldn't move. Y'all saw me.
Yeah.
I had a nurse. This dude just cleaned up my shit, and I shit again. And that motherfucker like, God damn it.
But
God damn it.
I'm thinking about
I'm learning.
the thing that triggered me, man, is like when you see babies and they have that atomic shit and it like goes up their back. That's what I'm thinking of, like a big ass log coming up motherfucking Jeffrey's back. And I gotta walk this motherfucker to the bathroom and be like,
you gotta peel that shit up off of him.
Yeah,
You gotta lift his big ass up and put him on that table.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, put your legs back, motherfucker.
Like, my G, you didn't feel that?
Hey,
You didn't feel that oozing up your back, man? You know, especially on Sloppy Joe Day. Shit.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey,
Look.
I remember when I was able to walk around and I had a nurse. She was like, I said, ma'am, just let me use the bathroom. Just bring me some. No, I got you. And she just wiped my ass.
See,
I was standing there and she just, it was the most disgusting fucking feeling.
They don't know you like you know you.
Right. Demeaning. Like I'm trying to get away from her. I got my little stick with the shit all on it with the IV bags.
See?
But look at this. Look at the picture though. That motherfucker got ass.
Tank be finding them. Tank be finding them.
That motherfucker got a 6-pack.
Motherfucker, let me double tape this motherfucker, man. Look, the front and the back. I'm gonna make sure this motherfucker stay put because I got a log coming.
I'm telling you, man, it's some weird shit going on in society, man.
We even look at what we're talking about, man. 11-year-old kids, not babies,
without disabilities.
Yeah, without disabilities, wearing diapers to class.
Yeah,
I don't know too many kids that want to learn that much where they're like, man, fuck bathroom breaks. Keep going, teach. Keep going. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna piss shit myself the whole fucking class. I ain't taking no breaks. Let's go.
And the girl, look at the girl in the polka dot pink dress. She raising her hand because she know the motherfucker next to her shit. Miss Ernestine, can you change him?
Look how he posted on the desk. Yeah, and you hear and you see his back lift up. Yeah, that's foul.
Pretty soon, all these kids are gonna be sitting Indian style in cedar chips.
Next, I'm good. I'm good.
Hey,
I spoke my piece. I'm good.
So you saying that they're gonna have to call the janitor with that bag of dry sweet?
Dirty motherfuckers.
Right.
Oh, yo, dirty.
Damn it.
Just gonna
Mr.
lay
Craig,
in it.
you mean, Mr. Craig?
Whole floor just filled with kitty litter. But yeah. Nasty motherfuckers.
Nasty motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Kitty litter and sawdust.
Hey man, shout out to all the teachers, man, who got to put up with this, especially badass kids, and then the ones who bad and also shit themselves.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh motherfucker, you got the nerve to talk shit to me and you shit yourself? Yeah, you definitely sitting in it.
You can keep your apple, Kevin. I don't know where the fuck that motherfucker in your hands, man.
I don't want no parts.
We know you ain't wiped your own ass, Kevin.
They don't pay teachers enough, man, to even have this kind of conversation. Not even cool, man. Not even cool a little bit.
What?
All right, fam.
Tyga trash for Vanilla Ice inspired song.
It's Tyga.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know you don't know who these jokers are. You know who Vanilla is. You don't know who this other dude is. But you know what the funny thing is about this, man? I laughed for like 2 seconds and I realized this is going to be a hit.
It is.
It's going to be a fucking hit. You know why? Because we don't like it.
That shit kind of fly to me. I was looking this bitch. I put it on like
clock on me, baby. I got the ops going crazy. I ain't stop, listen, hip got a western.
Tell me that shit ain't riding. He need to get Ice on the remix though.
I'm pretty sure once it bubble, it is. I think he got Nicki Minaj and somebody else on there.
Yeah,
like I said, this shit is going to take off.
It's going bubble. Put Ice on that motherfucker. Watch what happens.
It's going.
Suge Knight ain't gonna hang him out the window now. Put Ice on that motherfucker.
Nah, I'm sure for the remix, and once it hits the charts and do what it's supposed to do, it's Vanilla Ice is coming.
On God.
Vanilla Ice had to kick out a lot of money originally for sampling the shit out of this song, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got sued because he tried to say that they redid it. They didn't actually take the sample, and he was like trying to distinguish the bass line or whatever. And they was like, dude, it's the same fucking song. Stop. Y'all just redid it on your own or whatever. But yeah, he ended up.
You're not listening to it right. It goes ding 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 ding.
See right. That part. That's what he was trying to do. Remember that? And they was like, no,
because that was Queen shit, wasn't it?
Under Pressure.
Yeah, that was Queen.
Is that Queen? Okay. But yeah. And then Suge and his people came and said, yeah, my man produced that. He was like, no, he didn't. And he gave him that look like, but he did. He's like, he did. Here you go.
Yep.
Welcome to Death Row. So, but now Tyga is doing this thing, man. That's why I know it's going to, because I can't stand this shit. That's why I know it's going to bubble.
I'm fucking with it. That's going to be my new ringtone.
Oh, man. What you think, man?
I think it's gonna be hot. I think it's gonna be hot. I mean, like the song would have been the shit if it wasn't Vanilla Ice. You know what I mean? If it wasn't the
it had to be
of rap that
it had to be him. It had to be him at that time. You know, he was the Eminem of our time. Not as far as no disrespect to Eminem, but as far as that white rapper who broke through. I'll leave it at that. Not lyrics. I'm just saying there's one who broke through that everybody who knows. And that one that they all want to, you know, the white savior, the one that they want to win in that space.
I ain't gonna front and lie. I used to fuck with Vanilla Ice. And I'm gonna tell you why.
You should lie in front.
You should. 'Cause you're on the record, son. You're on the record. Go ahead, man.
No, it's
Explain
cool.
yourself. Explain
What
yourself.
year did that song come out?
What,
90.
90?
I was 10 years old.
And
you
you
go.
knew better.
You didn't have
You
on
fucking
diapers.
knew better. No, I'm
You
playing.
didn't have on diapers, so you knew
Let me tell
better.
you something. Let me tell you something. I did have on diapers, nigga. Listen. These was cloth diapers. Listen.
Oh man. Go ahead, man.
I really
It was silk.
it
Go
was-
ahead.
It's a lot of shit that I didn't know about. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Back then. Gotta remember it was just me and my mom.
Mm-hmm.
I never got into sports except for boxing because she watched it. My grandfather boxed, my uncle boxed. My uncle listened to hip hop, but when that motherfucker went to jail. So in the mornings when my mother would wake up, all I was here was motherfucking Paula Abdul. Instead of sports, I was watching goddamn soap operas and the Golden Girls and shit like that. You know what I mean? When I heard him, I was a big MC Hammer fan. And remember, one of the big things about him, besides, you know, being lying about being from the hood, was that he was appropriating MC Hammer shit.
Yeah.
The pants, the style, the dance
Yeah.
moves, all of that.
Yeah.
So I thought this shit was dope. Not only that, y'all gonna think I'm corny. Fuck everybody listening who think that shit he had on the Ninja Turtle Secret of the Ooze. Ninja, rap, ninja. That shit was, man. I just watched that movie not too long ago, man. That was my shit. I looked it up on YouTube. That ninja rap shit was hard. Then the motherfucker had a movie out. I think it was called Cool as Ice. I was a big motherfucking Vanilla Ice fan, and then I, got a little older. Start listening to DOS Effects and shit.
There you go. You came back around.
Yeah,
You came back
I
around.
did.
You realized what that was. And it was entertainment. We had, different genres
Cuddy.
of
Go
hip hop.
ahead. Go ahead. Watch this. Watch this. Go ahead and get me.
I feel like I don't even fucking know you anymore.
He sat there and let you speak, man. And now he realizing, like, and I let you into my circle. And this is what
drink with this motherfucker.
Yeah,
I came up
and-
to Walter Reed.
and this is how you do me.
You should have died there. No,
Wow.
God. Time out, man. Nah, hell nah. Look, man. All jokes aside, man. We understood. You said you was 10 when this dude came out. You was in, a child just influenced, by, the Iceman. And as soon as I saw him, my recollection was like, again, I thought it was disrespectful to Hammer. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? No. Like I said, the only people I want to see dancing was Hammer and Kid and Play.
yeah.
Not
Yeah.
this dude. Come on,
And-
man.
And was New Edition, because them motherfuckers. Let me tell you something. Just like he took from Hammer, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys,
Yeah.
they all took that shit from New Edition.
Don't forget New Kids. Started with
New
New
Kid-
Kids.
New Kids started with New Kids.
It was the white version. They was all from Boston. It's the white version.
They was all from right. And so, for me, you gotta understand, when I finally discovered like hip hop, it was like, I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? This shit is beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Because and then 10 years old, my mother regulated a lot of shit I listened to.
There you go.
And then
That'll do it.
then to be honest, when I hit a certain age, my mother bought me Ready to Die.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My mother bought me Ready to Die, and she bought me I want to say There Is a Dark Side.
Oh, that was a
Redman?
killer album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
What was
was-
it? Funky like it was like Bruce Lee riding the Fuji,
Fuji
in the movie.
movie.
Drop it on the 1, fuck the 2, 3. Yeah. She bought me that shit. And then my pops, she got me she got me the Thug Life album too. My pops was giving me all the West Coast shit. So yeah, man, when you a lot of times, man, we look, oh man, you don't know that. My whole family over here, these motherfuckers are sports motherfuckers. I be sitting off in the corner when they be talking sports. You know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers be arguing football. They act like I ain't even in the room no more. Like he all right, he good to my mom.
You were only adjusted to what you were exposed to.
Right.
Like you said, if you had a parent who regulated your shit, then yeah, this is what you got, what she bought you.
Right.
You know, just like the clothes. You know, that's how that shit went down back then. But again, once we had Rap City, Yo MTV Raps, you know, I was more committed to that than anything. School, going outside, anything. I was for those 2 hours for fucking Rap City. Man, I was glued. I could go to the West Coast. I could go down south with the Ghetto Boys. I could go, you know, Midwest, you know, East Coast, everywhere. For those 2 hours, I was locked in. Yeah.
That's the other thing. We didn't have cable for years, man. And you know what I'm saying? We didn't have cable. So I ain't know shit about Rap City. I ain't know shit about Yo MTV Raps. Yeah. But when I did catch that shit, you know what I'm saying? Snoop,
that bug.
Man. Yeah. You know, a lot of people, like I'm pretty sure y'all brothers, you know, listen, y'all knew about the Run DMCs and UTFO and all of this shit back in the day. You know, I came in during the Red Man, so I was like, oh shit, you know, that 90s era.
See, you had the 90s era, we had the golden age, like my first rap album was It Takes a Nation, Public Enemy. It Takes a Nation, Hold Us Back, and then Fat Boys, Crushing. Heavy D's, Big Time. Shit.
Lottie.
Biz Markie, Big Daddy Kane. You know, all those cats, man.
Now I knew the Fat Boys. I used to walk around Fat Boys. You know, trying to do that shit.
Was the shit. I could say I've seen them live, and trust me,
man,
my God, when Buff, I don't know if they adjusted his amp on his fucking microphone, but when he beatboxed, man, I swear to God, my fucking socks fell down to my ankles. It shook the fucking building. It was that fucking hard. I was like, no wonder they made him essential to the group for what he was doing. Because when you hear it on a video, it's like it's one thing, but when he's on a microphone, dude, forget about it. Rest in peace, Puff.
I already know what you're talking about. In 2010, I had the opportunity at the American Black Film Festival. I didn't get to see him. It was too many people standing in front of me. But Dougie Fresh did a live performance. That motherfucker is the world's greatest entertainer. Yeah. Once he hit that beatbox and all that, man, that motherfucker was getting it.
I saw me and lady at the house. We went to go see the Roots, and Rozelle was like the intermission.
Roz,
come on, man.
Rozelle
is a fucking beast, and I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, man.
Rozelle, he held it down. But go back to my man Buff, to hear him do it, and I was just like, it made you fall in love with hip hop. I was just like, because it was him, no instruments. He was the instrument, and he was killing it. But you know, that was, you know, I don't want to date myself, but yeah, that was a minute ago, man. Love that.
Y'all remember, real quick, so we can move on. But y'all remember when in Living Color? I think that's the first time I thought that Vanilla Ice was corny, was when they got him on a Living Color.
Oh my, Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Jim fucking Carrey.
White.
He had on high tops.
But he was moving.
He had hammer pants and high tops and that fucking hair.
Jim Carrey, the most underrated motherfucker.
He nailed that skit, man. Word to your mother.
Right. This motherfucker's facial expressions, man,
was everything. It was everything.
This generation don't know, man. That motherfucking Jim Carrey in Living Color had all the talent, man. And Jim was that cat, man.
That's it, man.
Oh,
that's it. You see, when I found out he was really corny.
Yeah, I was like, because you remember in Living Color, man, if they thought you was corny, you was getting made fun of.
Dude, it didn't. Milli Vanilli, Mike Tyson, Arsenio Hall, they got Michael everybody.
Jackson,
I think it was a badge of honor, man. If you made it, if they made fun of you, man, you made it. That's how I looked at it, man.
Hey, did you guys fuck with what was that other show? It was
Mad
on
TV.
Mad TV. Yeah.
I didn't really get into it, man.
That was with old dude, the black dude who does
Aries Spears.
Aries, yeah.
Who's a
gooey
genius
raccoon?
in his own right? Yeah,
who's that one white dude who did I couldn't stop watching the dude who did Steven Seagal every other scene he was snapping somebody's neck. They're just talking to him. He was like, yeah.
When I'm gonna tell you, when that motherfucker Aries Spears did the party all the time.
Oh
he
my
was,
God.
he was Rick.
Oh
He was-
my God. Yeah.
Oh man, this generation, man.
They
Hey
don't know.
man,
Don't
it's
know.
sad y'all motherfuckers is so sensitive, man. Because if comedy was allowed to be comedy,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying?
You couldn't do a
motherfuckers-
reboot. You couldn't do a reboot of In Living Color or something like that
Nah.
because it'd be too offensive.
And
It'd
they
be too
tried it,
offensive.
yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't do it.
They tried it,
do it.
man. I mean, could you imagine a Sam Kinison today?
No. Yeah.
All right, man. Well,
Let's
yeah,
keep
man.
moving, man.
I'm feeling the Tyga shit. I'm probably the only gonna be.
You don't make it through the rest of this podcast.
Yeah, man. I got you, baby.
Fuck it, I'm going to bed, man. Y'all,
Oh, I'm woke today. I took a nap.
I'm gonna roll over and just lay, see this bed in the back. I'm gonna just lay down on this bed. No,
Y'all watch me
finish that
sleep.
podcast on your back like Big Pun.
You said what?
Like Big Pun, man. You could have did the shit on your side, on your left side. All you had to do is roll that mic over, man. You was good. He was like, all right, y'all, I'm out. I'm going to bed. Like,
Where the
all right,
fuck
then.
did they get a scooter that big for Pun? Remember in that video he was sitting on that
Yeah.
scooter?
Yeah.
They was like, we got to reinforce the shocks on this bitch.
Fucking Walmart.
He was leaning against shit. That's
That's my guy. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Capital punishment.
Man,
Yep.
classic album.
All right, man. What we got next?
Oh,
Boosie.
Boosie BADAZZ. Arrest and gun case, ATF, and cops used Instagram to catch his ass.
That is so sad, man. You know you're a felon. Brother was on death row. Got off all the charges, out, start doing good, start doing numbers. Just can't shake that thug shit. You got security with you 24/7. Why do you need to have the gun? That's the whole point of having security. That's
More like, why are
scratching my
you
head.
holding a gun while somebody's filming? You know, like
certain things just come natural to certain dudes, man. They just so used to being in that zone where you need to be packing heat 24/7 and never can transition fully. You know, he's a boss, but yet he's still acting like, a corner
one
boy.
of his people taking video.
Yeah, caught him slipping just like old boy from the NBA.
Ja.
Yeah. Homeboy shooting a video and you in the passenger side, with your tool.
Well, see, my problem is Boosie ain't had no foresight.
Nah.
Boosie said a lot of shit, and people have been pointing it out.
Mhm.
Charleston White, all of these
Mhm.
people.
Mhm.
Boosie he pokes the bear when it comes to law enforcement. Because if
Yeah.
you read the article, they said that the ATF was watching the fucking stream. Why in the fuck would the ATF be watching this motherfucker?
This
They're
is their new
fans
thing.
too.
They have a division for this now.
Yeah.
What do you think? How do you think they catch these cats now? Facebook, IG, Insta, all this shit,
They're
man.
like, you niggas telling on
Okay.
themselves. We ain't really got to do no investigation. Let's just sit back and watch the show. Pass me some
There
of
you
them
go.
dots.
There you go. I was watching the first 48 and the dude had on the same fucking outfit that he shot dude in, a denim jacket with stars on it. And they saw it on his face. It was his Facebook picture profile. He had the same fucking jacket on. Didn't take hard to crack that case. What's his name? Got online. Oh, there you go, right there. That's him.
Hey,
That's deep.
this is my thing. You said you hit the nail on the head, Mr. 209. He know he a motherfucking felon.
Yeah.
He know he a felon.
Yeah.
Do you think that Mayweather carry any hardware on him and he ain't a felon?
Can't. And he know better. He know
Right.
he can't. He can't even touch that. Can't even be around that. Why would you even put yourself in that situation where you have to be strapped up? Stop going to those places if you know you got to bring a strap.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna hit that boy with some time.
Oh, they gonna get him because he's a loudmouth.
right. They like, oh
know?
yeah, we took all your jewelry and your money before. You
Yeah,
like to say this about the police and
that part.
okay, well let's hit you with this.
You saw that that video of him when he got pulled over because you're like, man, they always fucking with me. Like, yeah, because you always got guns and weed in the car, dummy. Yes,
They
they gonna
said
keep
it was
fucking with you.
This was a
I'm
video
saying-
where he was cussing them out.
No, he was cussing him out. Then he offered the one cop a job. I was like, how much you make a year? And the cop, like, 30, 40. He pulled out 30,000 and was like, this is my pocket money. Come work for me and I'll pay you more and I get you laid with black girls. He's like, how that
That's
sound?
sucker shit,
And the
man.
dude just sitting there like,
He didn't take him up on that offer.
nah,
Damn it.
because I'm sure he didn't want to do it while the camera was rolling.
What better way to quit your fucking job when the camera's rolling?
But think about it. You don't want to work for somebody you know who gonna get locked up. You know they're building a case.
That money gonna
He
stop.
he ain't gonna be around because as soon as he got locked up, he ended up putting his Rolls Royce truck up for sale.
But listen, man. That I get they might have been watching this dude, so it might be some other shit to this that we don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
Or what's to say, like we said, they got a motherfucker with a camera. What's to say they didn't have somebody on the inside?
Who said they
And
didn't?
somebody didn't tip the motherfucker. Hey, this motherfucker got a Glock in his ass right now.
Who said that they didn't, man? There's always somebody who's trying to, beat a case.
That's what I'm saying.
There's always somebody who's trying to beat a case. Like I give you Boosie. How about that? I know y'all tired of hearing his ass talk shit. And they mad he got off. He was
Come
on
on,
death row.
mine. Come
Yeah.
on, mine. Don't cut his
No.
dick off, mine.
They mad he got off.
What if that's why they started watching him? Come on,
That's
D
probably
Wade. Don't
why.
cut his dick off, mine. It was like, oh. But put surveillance on this motherfucker 24/7.
Yeah, you know how and Charles had been on his ass. So yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you what else probably motherfuckers ain't thinking about this. Tootie, his son, just got in trouble for gun possession.
Yeah.
So they was probably like, where this little nigga get it from?
Yeah.
Charleston
Yeah.
been on everybody's ass.
Yeah. And he said he hated how
Boosie BADAZZ.
how everybody idolized these dudes, but
Yeah.
not the cats that's actually helping out in the hood. But
That's real shit.
they prop these cats up 24/7, and yet they still doing the stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you're a boss. You claim to be a boss, man. Nobody has, in that position has to walk around strapped like that. You ain't got to be in the trenches no more. What the fuck are you doing?
Right.
So that's my 2 cents on Boosie, man. Like I said, I don't even know how this is gonna play out. You violated, You're a
Boosie?
felon. Yeah, you violated, man.
Put your dukes up because you're gonna have to fight this one.
Yes, sir. All right, old man. Let's get off this joker.
Oh, LeBron James launches affordable housing in Akron.
Help starts at home, sirs. Help
Mhm.
starts at home, man. Yeah, man. It's pretty dope. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
Can't say projects, affordable housing.
I mean, not projects yet. You just give it time.
Give it some time.
Yeah.
In Akron.
Yeah, everything turns into projects. Just
give it time with
go
the
through
economy.
cycles.
Yeah. Yeah.
They used to be company homes. Now they're projects.
now they Section 8 them.
Let
Before,
me-
go ahead.
Let me say this, man. LeBron is a good man.
Mhm.
And he catches a lot of flack. I don't know why. I think it's a certain people. But you shouldn't
want to see him win. Yeah, go
right.
ahead.
You shouldn't have to do shit like house people and send people's children to school to be considered a good man. But shout out to him because he didn't have to do it. I'm a firm believer that he made his money for him and his family, not for everybody else. And so shout out to him for giving back, man. Because
not forgetting what it was like.
right,
Because
because even though
it was.
even though they don't have to, a lot of them don't give back. And then when they find themselves jammed up, it's like, oh, we as the black people support me. The fuck out of here. I supported you by buying them sneakers.
Yeah, that Herschel Walker. Go ahead. But yeah.
Right. You were never a dad.
You didn't put the lisp on that one.
Nah,
He had a lisp?
Just let it go, man.
His
When you
son?
stop, don't make him do that again, man. Herschel had one. He was dude from the Cosby Kids. But go ahead.
Herschel brain dead.
Allegedly.
But You know what, man? That's a good man, and you know, beyond that, he deserves his he deserves to be saluted, and he needs a big thank you, man, because nobody is building affordable housing like that.
Nobody.
They like, motherfucker, we don't give a fuck if you can pay it. We gonna lose the money because we trying to sell the building anyway to build some more shit that can't nobody pay for.
Yeah, he ain't on no gentrification. He's actually trying to make, it says affordable housing.
Right.
Because again, he comes from that, you know,
Mhm.
mama and them, you know, Section 8, not knowing, you know, where they are, they gonna stay. You know, sometimes having to stay with friends while mama got to go do what she got to do. Yeah, so again, help starts at home, man. Good for him. Shout out. I love that. The school, the whole, you know, if you go through his program, you pretty much could go to University of Akron for free. Yeah, man, doing his thing, man. That's
shout out to Brizzy.
Shout out to him.
You know, I mean, I really ain't got nothing else to say. I mean, that's a good thing, man. That's you know, in a world full of bullshit, you know, it's good to see. And again, man, ain't nobody got to do a motherfucking thing for anybody.
He can visit. He can visit Ohio. He ain't got to drop a dime in Ohio. He can visit.
Know, but again, man, you know, you can tell you can tell the content of a man's character by what they are willing to do. They're either going to do something good for you, or they could do something fucked up, and it says a lot about you, you know. So good for him, man. And hopefully these people are appreciative and don't turn it into some bullshit, which Cuddy is right. When that shit say affordable, give that shit a good 3 years.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that quick. Damn, bro.
You're like, can I get a decade?
That shit gonna be the Carter in 5 years.
Beaming themselves up.
Oh, that's fucked up with y'all, man. That's cool.
Beaming up the Scotty and shit.
Hey, man.
Oh, you was a high motherfucker. What?
Oh, am I the asshole for not pushing my family to include my fiance in holiday photos?
Nope.
You ain't in yet.
Right.
And that's what the mom said. That's what the mom said. You're not in yet.
You're not in
next year
yet.
after you're married, you be in these photos.
Yeah, calm down, clown. Yeah, you be in there.
And like he said, I can't make these motherfuckers put you in their picture, bitch.
But see, here's the where his girl is wrong. She's talking about doing all kind of fuck shit on the back end to his family.
Right.
Come on now.
Yeah.
If you like this over photos, yeah, come on now.
Go.
Yeah, you got to go.
Right. Funky
She
bitch.
be a problem.
Yeah.
She a problem.
She
She already a
going to
problem.
be. She's a problem.
She's a
She
problem.
already a problem. Like you don't understand this. You know?
Right.
Like that's problem number one. Now you talking about payback on the wedding. Like,
This is-
come on.
See,
1 + 1,
Yeah.
not a quadratic equation, bitch.
oh shit. But yeah, man, that's those are flags, man. Red flags, by the way, folks. Red
She
flags.
also made a point multiple times to say, "Good, less time to spend on photos with them at the wedding."
Wow.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dump
Everybody.
that chick.
Yeah. Yeah.
the gist
Dump that
is,
chick.
Yeah.
the gist is, the mother doesn't believe in putting people who aren't blood or aren't married in the photos yet. Obviously, because things happen. She
Yeah.
don't want nobody saying, who is that motherfucker hanging off Henry? And this motherfucker who's obviously arrogant, she's like, oh, they not putting me in the photos. Well, that's all right, because at the wedding, I'm not going to put them in the photo. That's when I'd be like, bitch, yes, you are, or we ain't going to be together. But, yeah, no, you're not the asshole, homie. This one is cut and dry.
Easy. Easy.
And
Unanimous.
get rid of that bitch, man.
Matter of fact,
Yeah,
you go
she
ahead
the
and
ops.
she the ops.
That's like Hob said. Like
And,
Hob said, man, get rid of that bitch. She
You
the
got
ops.
Shit
the
ops.
ops on you, baby. Dun, 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 dun.
This nigga go again. I'm make sure that they had that food from 8 months ago. You know, you fuck around with me,
Right.
and I'll stand you up. You got a reception with that
Right.
8-month-old food.
Matter of
then,
fact,
you
that
know.
might be the best way to get bitch back. Oh, word? You gonna do that to my family?
Pull that
bitch
shit
be
out
like-
the Tupperware. Go ahead,
That
mom.
bitch be standing up there. I'll
Yeah.
be on Vegas. What's up, Ed?
Taking pictures. Yeah,
You supposed
taking
to be at
pictures
your
with my
wedding?
family.
Right. We be
Mhm.
we be in Vegas at Catch. You know what I'm saying? Had me a Robert
There it
Graham,
is.
so that bitch be like, where this nigga at? Not with
Vegas. Yeah, that's some
Right.
cold game. That was fast and clear cut. Yeah, not the asshole, and you need to go ahead and let that
Right.
little lady go.
Hey, should have
Where's
told
my
her, man.
husband?
We'll Photoshop you into that bitch later on. You know, just
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Where's
Not
my
right now.
fiance? King of Diamonds.
Oh shit.
as Cocaine says, her name's going to be followed by, hey, whatever happened to
Old
trout mouth ass
ass
bitch?
bitch. Get
Yeah,
him,
she didn't
Kane.
make it. She didn't make it, man. She didn't even
Nah,
make
she
it.
ain't make it.
She ain't
I
make it.
wouldn't
She
have
ain't
married
make the cut, man. She ain't make the
Mm-mm.
cut. She was already tripping before we even jumped that broom. So yeah,
Mhm.
it's a done deal.
Mhm.
All right, man.
All right,
We got one more.
We
Yeah.
got one more.
Oh,
Go ahead, man. This is you, fam. Go ahead.
I don't know where the venue was, but
Hold on, I
Uh,
got the video.
show the video. Show the video.
Oh my!
This motherfucker sit down and kiss her. Motherfucker trying to get dabbed.
Yeah.
God damn.
Fam.
Let me
Go ahead.
So as you all saw, most of you probably already heard about this shit, but YK Osiris, I thought that this dude was one of the YouTube, like one of these social media comics, but apparently he's a rapper. This motherfucker got a whole mouth full of veneers, look like motherfucking apple mouses and shit. And
That's funny. That's fucking funny. Go ahead, man. I was just gonna say chiclets, but go ahead, man.
hell no, I'm more
Hilarious.
creative than that.
Yeah.
And so he, for whatever reason, now and some people suspect that it might have been something going on before that. But for some odd reason, he decided to grab this broad and I'm not gonna be too hard on her. He decided to kiss her in the fucking mouth. Now, if anybody knows this I ain't even gonna say fucking lady, Sukihana.
Mhm.
This motherfucker's out there. And she says and does some shit. She changed her name. This is the old name. But they called her Sukihana on the carpet a few months back. She said, "No, I changed my name. It's Suki with the good coochie." That's who she is.
Okay.
She changed her. They called her Sukihana. I'm Suki with the good coochie. Now, as a reason, I think she's been trying to separate herself from this image, but she did an interview. She's like, "See, y'all be friends. I like to get pissed on. I like when a motherfucker take a good piss on me, and I like all in my mouth, all in my hair. I just say get my hair done, and I like to piss in his mouth. I ain't nothing like standing over a man's face and cocking my ass up and getting a good fart out." She said, "Good fart." She said, "I like to fart on him, shit all on him, and all this shit." This is her persona. She always half naked in the street twerking.
Shit. What the fuck?
I
I'm
sound
sorry,
good.
man.
It's all good. I sound good. But
Go ahead.
she's always, this is how she carries herself. Does that give this motherfucker the right to do that? No. And
Right.
he should be paying attention to the times, man. Anything that's going on with men, as men in general, but especially motherfuckers, black motherfuckers, they on your ass.
Mhm.
They on your ass, regardless of how she carry herself. Now, I'm gonna say this, and some people may not agree with me. you bring if that's how you carry yourself, you gotta understand that you bring a certain amount of attention to yourself, the wrong kind.
Mhm.
And like they said, she's aggressive with men in interviews. She's real sexually aggressive with men. You know what I'm saying? And there was another guy she was in an interview with. He started talking that shit to her, and she was all looking, taken aback. Then he does this, and it's like somebody said for her, that she pump faking.
Yep.
That's just a persona she putting out there to get attention and sell music. But when you put that out there,
Put the
you
pressure
can't
on her.
sit.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
And when they
you
put the
can't-
pressure on her,
right? You can't sit up there and act like some kind of fucking shrinking now. You know what I'm saying? But
but like you said in the beginning, your disclaimer, that don't give
Which is where I was
anybody a
going.
right. Yeah, don't give anybody
Right.
the right to violate her space. Even whatever persona she put out there, she can walk around with, she does with her ass out and give you a right
There
to
you go.
touch.
She walks around with her ass out.
yes,
You know,
she's
she-
walking around with
yeah.
every fucking thing.
Thing out. Yeah, she's
But-
explicit. She does that, but that's a character to me. I know that's
Right.
a character. That's all.
But my thing is this though. Just like Charleston White, he understands the attention that character he speaks about brings upon himself.
Mhm.
She needs to understand that too. You trying to entice motherfucking men and get a certain kind of attention. Again, when you get it, don't act a certain way. But at the same time, a lot of these younger brothers got to understand, man. Man, what you do reflects on all of us. You know, there are certain stereotypes out there. I get it, Cuddy. I see your face.
Oh no, I'm looking at photos of Sukihana.
Oh,
with the
okay.
good
Then I
booty
still,
ass.
I still get your face. I still get your face. Cause
Yeah.
this that may take that makeup off. Take that makeup off. See,
Who wants
look
to
like-
forcibly kiss this woman?
Hey man, he trying to get on 3PMD. That's what he's
And it
doing.
yeah,
smells
that's
like
what he's
urine.
doing. Man,
So?
she looked like a Halloween carved pumpkin. But I'm saying with him, you got to be smarter than this young man, because they going after the young bloods hard.
They will cancel your ass.
Right? They like, man,
even
we
for
didn't,
this hypersexual
Right.
young female, they will cancel you for this.
right,
And they were trying to.
we didn't got all the old black motherfuckers we could. We got Cosby and Kells. We ignored all like the 50, 60, 70 white dudes that did all the bullshit. We ain't putting all the attention on the white cat from that 70s show who got convicted of raping two girls. You kissed the bitch, so we on you. You got to be smarter than that, bro. There's a time and a place for everything.
Right.
And you still got to respect boundaries, homie. And you fucked around and you didn't do that. And again, fuck how she carry herself. You got to show some self-respect, bro, because now you got to eat this. And the reason I'm not going to be hard on her is because he apologized and she accepted it.
Yeah.
She didn't. A lot of people were like, oh no, fuck that, because she not playing. Maybe she is, but the fact that she accepted the apology and even said in the apology she don't want to hem another brother up speaks to a lot about her. You know what I'm saying? Because he did violate her. Ain't none of us gonna get around that shit.
Right.
She didn't ask for him to do that. It even when he was touching on her shoulder, she was like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, this shit, there's a backlash against Little Duval. Because
He was egging him on.
well, not even that. Little Duval, a comedian. I'm pretty sure he was playing. They saying, why in the fuck didn't Little Duval stop him? Like, how is that his responsibility to
it's everybody's fault. You know that everybody's gonna catch heat.
There
he
you
wasn't
go.
He wasn't gonna leave that situation unscathed. This young
Yeah.
man learned a valuable lesson. That's why I was like, man, I don't want to trip on him too much, because old girl pretty much, not necessarily immediately, but it marinated for a little bit. She came out and pretty much said, man, squash that bullshit. It is what it is. It's over with.
right.
I'm cool with him. Let's just move on, because like you said, she didn't want to hem him up, and look
Right.
what happened.
And she
the shit
could've,
spilled, and the shit spilled over to fucking Lil Duval.
Right.
So it's
And-
one of those,
and-
like you said, man, you don't understand. You got eyeballs on you, man.
And like you said, man, she could have put this motherfucker in a perfect plex, but she
Yeah.
didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of these young cats, man, got to be fucking smarter, man. Yeah, see, it just feel like they ain't got old man Ali or Ed 209 in their ear.
They don't have a big homie because that
Right.
dude he ran over there, smiling to. I would have yoked him up. I'm like,
Right,
dude,
like,
you
man,
off
what the
this
fuck
camera.
you doing, bro?
You off this camera, man. What are you doing? You are a brand. You don't
Right,
fuck that up. What are you doing with her?
right.
You don't do that, you dummy. And it'd have been off camera, and you probably wouldn't have seen him for the rest of the night. Like you back in the hotel, you on fucking timeout.
Right.
Fuck that. You're done for the night. You done did way too much, and now I got to clean this shit up.
Yeah,
You know,
you go to the
you-
bathroom, jack off, and come back and take a look at what you just did.
Right. You didn't kiss
You'll feel
Flounder in the
completely
face,
different.
motherfucker. You didn't kiss
See,
Flounder in the
that's-
face.
That's when these dudes are missing the big homies. Like, dude, we don't move like that.
Right,
You can't. You
right.
cannot move like that. I'm sorry, man. You don't violate her space. You saw when you
Nah.
touched her shoulders, how she was looking back like, dude, I just met you. And here you come in mouth wide open.
And here's the thing.
There's
You know-
pheromones in urine.
Oh man, that's nasty. But facts. Go ahead.
You wanted to get farted on. But listen,
Yeah.
there was a time when men knew how to read just the look of a woman.
Yeah.
Woman would look at you and that motherfucker would say, yeah, come shoot your shot, motherfucker. She would look at you like, yeah, I want you to come shoot your shot. Or she would look at you like, stay your ass away. She was clearly uncomfortable. And somehow he looking, smiling with all them goddamn apple mouses. And you know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Yeah.
you
He's doing it
played
for the
yourself.
gram. Do it for the
Yeah.
gram. Let's do it for the gram, man. We're gonna go viral with this one. Yeah, you did.
But I'm gonna
You
say
did.
this. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm not even about to be super hard on him. It's a learning lesson, young man. Because
Mhm.
anytime you got a motherfucking Brock Turner out here who got caught raping a girl behind a motherfucking dumpster, he got probation and he's been allowed to move on with his life. This whole shit about sexual assault. This nigga just forced a kiss. I get it. He invaded her space, and yeah, it could be considered sexual assault. But I hope you learn from this young man. Somebody show one of you 577 motherfuckers show him this episode of 3 PMD. We trying to save your life, young buck. And send a donation to us too, man. But no, but yeah, man, make better moves, man. You in a privileged position.
Right.
Your talent is making you money. You can take care of yourself, live comfortably, man. You ain't got to do what none of us is doing. You got more than 578 followers, man. Leave the flounders alone, man, and be smart about what you're doing, man.
Move correctly.
Yeah.
You and Boosie.
Yeah, man. You and Boosie, man. Oh,
Hey,
man. don't-
Eggering.
Eggering.
Yeah, that's it. Say it. Sure.
Eggering.
There you go.
What's that like?
Eggering selection.
That
Yeah.
shit look- Is it fire?
It's good, baby. It's good.
Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, we ain't making you get drunk every week, are we? You ain't like, I got to get a new wine for the week.
I have to stop drinking to get drunk. So that's how that goes.
Right on.
Just maintain it. I'm
Yeah,
maintaining.
that's all. That's
Right.
all I'm doing, man.
I'm always
Maintenance.
angry. Well,
But,
yeah, man.
Thank you, gentlemen, again, and thank you, subs. And man, young man, make better decisions, man.
Yeah, man.
Seriously, you could have been out there. I need you
Yeah.
to get on that new Ice Ice Baby shit with Tyga.
Right.
Get on that remix, man.
Tell this girl take all that makeup off. She looks a lot better without it.
Hey,
Who?
hey,
Uh,
man, this is the
Sukihana.
costume. That's the costume.
You said she look better?
She got to
look
have the
better
lace
without that
fronts.
stuff, man.
She got to have the lace fronts and the
Motherfucker.
nails and the chain and all that other shit, man. That's the uniform, bro. That's it.
Yeah,
That's how they
I'm
come
just,
now, man.
you know how
I
I
know.
feel, man.
I know how you
Somebody
feel
put
about
all
that.
this shit on, man, and you look like a transvestite. Take that shit off.
Yeah.
Be a black
Yeah.
woman, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let me shut up, man. For all the 80s babies out there, go see Flash just for Michael Keaton alone. This motherfucker proved that he was the best Batman.
Mm.
All right.
How you feel about Ezra Miller?
Man, look, I thought it was Dylan Mulvaney running fast.
Oh my God.
Hey
Yeah.
man, I didn't know he got down like that. Yeah, the first photo I pulled up on
lipstick.
Google.
Yeah, his pronoun. Well, he doesn't go by his. He goes by they and their. He's he's on Bud Light can, man. He drink Bud Light.
Drinking that peach bush light, huh?
But you know what? I'm gonna say this. I ain't gonna shit on it too much. It was shit on him. The movie was good, man. Everybody, the young lady that played Supergirl, dope. What's the guy's name that played Zod and Man of Steel? He was even phoning it in, and the only reason I know that is because he said he didn't feel the same motivation as he did when he did Man of Steel. He even did a dope job. You know what I'm saying? The CGI looked a little bit funny, but it was a nod to us, because when they show the multiverse, you get to see Jay Garrick Flash, but then you get to see the cats we grew up with. You got to see Christopher Reeves, and then the woman who played Supergirl in the movie, she flies up next to him, and they staring into the thing because they can see everything that's going on. Then there was an unmade Superman movie called Superman Lives with Nicolas Cage, where he was fighting this huge spider. They showed that whole sequence, and they showed Nicolas. The shit was fucking dope, dude. I always said, Nicolas, fuck it. The shit was dope how they did it. A lot of the CGI is like, but it was dope, man.
They actually filmed that scene for Superman Lives?
The farthest that movie got, because it was the cat, it was wasn't it Silent Bob's name? Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith, yeah.
The farthest they got was putting Nicolas Cage in costume. That's the farthest they ever got, where he had the long hair. They did the storyboard with him fighting a giant spider. They never filmed it. They filmed it for this movie, and it turned out dope, man. It turned out real dope. They showed George Reeves, Superman, in there.
Wait a minute, George Reeves from like the 50s?
Showed his ass in there. But it was a mashup of Flashpoint Paradox, which I get kind of why they didn't. That would have been an epic, because it was a war between the Amazonians and Atlanteans and a lot of shit like that. Thomas Wayne, his wife became whatever. But it was a mashup of that and Crisis on Infinite Earths. So you see all of these Earths colliding, because this cat thought he went back in time, but he went to a different dimension. He ran into another Earth. And when they showed the shit, man, it's just the scene was just like, damn. Like when you see like Christopher Reeves, like, oh shit. You know what I mean? And the way they had him looking and the movement, technology is some crazy shit. The original Supergirl, they had George Reeves looking like, because they all could see what at
like George Reeves, not Christopher Reeves.
No, they had George Reeves. They show all of it.
God,
so it was
dog,
it was different Earths. So there's a point. All right,
I got a tap.
Okay.
Ahead,
No. There's peace. There's a point where he ends up in the Speed Force, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he can see all of these different dimensions. Well, just like he's looking at them, they're fighting, and then they stop, and they can see this opening, and they're looking at him. So you see Jay Garrick Flash, then you see George Reeves Superman, the old black and white.
Yeah.
He stops, he looks, and he's doing this shit, and he can see. Then it goes Christopher Reeves in the original Supergirl. He comes down and you can't see his face. Then you see his face. Then Supergirl, the original, flies up next to him, and they're looking into it. Then they do that whole action sequence with Nicolas Cage where he's fighting his fucking spiders. Fucking dope. And once he gets done fighting, they actually gave him the full sequence because the movie never got made. So once he does, they show him looking in there. He's looking into the Speed Force, and the Flash is watching all of this. They show Adam West.
Wow.
Fucking crazy. And then, as a nod to it, he ends up, man, look, most of y'all ain't gonna go see this shit.
No.
He ends up going, spoiler alert, he ends up going back to his dimension. When the movie starts, Batman is Ben Affleck. He has this dope scene. But at the end of it, when Bruce Wayne pulls up, he thinks it's going to be Ben Affleck. Fucking George Clooney gets out the car. He was like, "You're not Batman, are you?" He looked at him and was like, "What The fuck wrong with you? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Batman.
Right. It was, bro. Listen, there were so many throwbacks. There was, like, you know how in the advertisement they show him saying, "You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts." Yeah, I'm Batman. There's a lot of callbacks to that original 1989 or 1987 Batman. But then there's things, for instance, we know Back to the Future, we know Michael J. Fox as being Marty McFly. In the universe he went to, it was fucking Eric Stoltz. And so I'm sitting with my kid. He was like, Eric, he was like, no. I said, what you don't understand is they wanted Eric Stoltz to play that role, and he actually shot the scene, but they thought that Michael J. Fox did the role better. And then there's a lot of, they start naming these different movies, and it was actually the people who were originally supposed to play them in the movies.
That's
yeah, man.
Crazy.
It was very well put together. It was a great story, man. Good story.
Makes me want to go see it, man. Because I always dug I like the Flash, the show, man. But I just the Flash as a character kind of sucks to me. Like everything doesn't come down to a race. You know what I mean?
And I think in the newer comics they did a better job with that, especially when you get the Wally West. It wasn't always about the speed and vibrating. This motherfucker. The cartoons kind of made him a goofball, but remember, he's a smart dude. He had to really think about a lot of shit. And you saw the different things that he could do with his speed in the later books. You know what I'm saying? Then they started introducing shit like the Sage Force, the Strength Force, that these motherfuckers could tap into. So it wasn't just speed. You know what I mean? Like this motherfucker could tap into super strength and all of that. But, people made fun of Aquaman, and I'm with you. I'm like, all the fucking Flash do is run fast. Well, now they got it to where he can hurl his own lightning. That's in the books. They put it in the movie. So it's a good movie for nostalgia reasons, man. Because when they get Michael Keaton in there and he puts that bat suit on, it's all steam ahead, man. He he's on go, man. It's bad as hell. You like old ass Michael Keaton, but yeah, he does a good job.
He played the Vulture in Spider-Man. Yeah, he still got it.
He's big time, man. I look, man. I hope they get this motherfucking another Batman movie.
Yeah,
I hope. Yeah. I mean, the way he did it. I mean, look, man. I love the Nolan movies, but none of these other cats stand next to him. They actually had him fighting like the cat doing the comics and in the cartoons, man. Because he's like going one-on-one with a Kryptonian. But he does shit that Batman would do. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he's sitting there trying to duke it out with because motherfucker would punch his head off. But he's kind of like trying to buy time. But you dig it, man. It's real good, brother.
All right, man. I'm gonna have to check it out.
All right, Cuddy.
All right, man.
Go see that Spider-Verse too, brother.
I'm not gonna make it to the movie theater.
I feel you.
Yeah, I'm just not.
Yeah,
it'll come out on video. I'll stream it somewhere down the line. When I get around to it.
I feel you.
Just fuck these movies.
I feel you.
I did go see John Wick like 6 times though.
The new one?
Yeah.
I done watched it like 2-3 times. I ain't gonna lie. You can't look, man. It's the shit, some of the shit over the top.
Way over the top.
Way over the top.
He got hit by like 35 cars.
Not only that, man. At some point, that suit ain't gonna hold up, bruh. That suit ain't. But it was a good look, man. Yeah. That movie was fun. The characters, Kane and the samurai motherfuckers. Yeah. Because that was a samurai clan. They weren't really like assassins. The sumo motherfuckers. It was a blast. I'm glad that they're making a 5, and I'm glad they're doing the Continental spinoff and the Ballerina spinoff.
Mm-hmm.
The one I wish they would do was I wish they would do a spinoff with Halle Berry's character and them dogs.
Yeah.
That would make her ass a star. And everybody's like, why ain't she returned? But yeah, that shit was good as hell. And Extraction.
Oh yeah, they got to make another Extraction.
You seen part 2?
There's a part 2.
You ain't seen part 2 came out June 16th.
It's been out 4 days and I had no idea.
Bro,
Why don't you call me?
my bad.
Oh, I'm gonna check that out,
I'm
man.
tired, man.
I'm gonna
I'm so
check that
tired.
out. Was it good?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah, man. I ain't gonna get none of that. You gotta watch that
I
shit.
don't care, man.
Because
Run
right now they're saying that it's Netflix's John Wick.
Okay. All right.
Check it
I
out.
mean,
Man.
it's like you can't ruin a John Wick movie
No.
by with spoiler alerts. Like you can't ruin Extraction with spoilers. You're gonna have to watch that movie because there's gonna be some dope. You're not watching it for the story, even though the story is dope, but you're not watching it for the story. Like John Wick 2, 3, and 4, you didn't watch for the story.
Well, I'm gonna say this. You know the motherfucker. Well, I mean, it was just him shooting motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this. I don't know how this motherfucker survived floating in that water in India, man.
Some,
Listen, they
about to
literally
say it's that magical Indian water, but yeah, everybody's pissing and shitting in the rivers.
Yeah, and they showed how nasty that shit is in the movie purposely. They show all this nasty shit floating in the water, and he floating with open wounds just in the water.
Hey, man.
Man, you better get that motherfucker some antibiotics, man. Well, look, Cuddy, man, let me get off here, man. I had a good time, brother.
Yes, sir, Fred. Good looking
Freddie,
out, brother. How
what's
you
up,
been,
Fred?
man?
I ain't seen that cat in a long time, man.
Oh, yeah, brother, man. He's always checking us out.
Yeah. Shout out to Fred Wizzle. All right, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Catch you next week. Talk to you later.
Yeah, man.
All right, brother. Peace.
It's